Audio check. All right, we have audio. All right, hello everyone. I am Blazar Gaming, playing City of Heroes, playing my Arachnos Widow. All right, we're doing the Freak Show War. Shame you weren't able to save Schwartz fella. Sounds like he was Freak Show's primary target. That's what happens when I decide I want to go do something else and they throw a stupid timer on the mission. Meet Joe Baker in Craze Folly. All right. While I started the stream, if you wonder why I was at the enter game place for so long, the building's fire alarm went off. So I had to make sure the building wasn't actually on fire. And I didn't want to start the stream completely while the fire alarm was going off, because I exaggerate and say it makes my ears bleed, it's so loud, but it is really loud. Fire alarm is right over there above my door to my condo. And it just blasts right into this ear right here. I guess I could. And it literally, well, figuratively, makes my ears bleed. It's so loud. I was right in the middle of a raid in World of Warcraft one time when that fire alarm went off. And I usually immediately mute my microphone. But I told the guys, I says, fire alarm, gotta run. So I hit the mute on the microphone. When I came back, it was a literal fire 4 floors below me. I actually smelled the smoke before the building fire alarm went off. I told my raid teammates, I said, hey, I smell smoke. And then when the fire alarm went off, says, I gotta go. Be back. I'll be back. So I went. And what had happened was somebody smoking on a balcony didn't put out their cigarette butt. And they either flicked it off the balcony and it blew back onto a wicker chair on another floor, 4 floors below me, and the wicker chair caught on fire on the balcony. So there was a fire, but it was out on the balcony. And they got it put out with a fire extinguisher. But when I came back, unmuted the microphone. I told my teammates, I said, yeah, sorry about that. We did have a fire. I said, that fire alarm is so loud it hurts my ears. They said, yeah, it hurt our ears too. I didn't realize that loud would go that all the way across the room into the microphone like that, but it did. But that's how loud it was. So I try to immediately mute the microphone when the fire alarm goes off when I'm streaming, because whew, it's loud. And it's not always a fire that triggers the fire alarm. The elevator has caused the fire alarm to go off. One of the elevators. Water caused one of the fire alarms to go off. Caused the fire alarm to go off once. That's a bunch of nope right there. I am glad I am hidden. That's a bunch of nope. Joe Baker. I'm looking for Joe Baker. Meet Joe Baker. Could be a tart. No Joe Bakers. Craig. Oh. Two Craig. I almost stepped on that one. Oh, I wished I had combat jumping. It's a dead end down there, right? Yeah, it's a dead end. Ah, there's Joe. Let the patrol go away. Juicer. Need to get the juicer down first. That was easy enough. All the way to Craze Folly for that. Let's see what's next. Glad those guys went away. Mr. Becker owes you his life, but he still won't testify to what he knows. Cray using the freak shows, hired thugs. Defeat all freaks in the lab, Steel Canyon. How goes the fun in COH? It's doing well. You still playing COH and streaming COH? You still streaming City of Heroes? Kill all, pillage. Let's try Steel Canyon. Warframe. Oh, You're in Florida. You're in Florida. Yeah, it could be a very, very eventful, exciting weekend for you. Yeah, they're still not sure of the path. If it goes right at you, which is northern Miami area, right? Isn't Fort Lauderdale kind of like a north suburb of Miami? I took a cruise ship out of Fort Lauderdale once. And I remember you almost have to go all the way to Miami to get to Fort Lauderdale. It's yeah, if a 140 mile per hour hurricane were to hit if it was to hit like dead on Fort Lauderdale, we've got hundreds of thousands of people that could be affected. Hundreds of thousands. They're saying that it might even cross the whole peninsula of Florida and remain a hurricane. It will lose some strength, but it might hit the Gulf still as maybe a Category 1 hurricane. And that's just insane. I think Katrina did that. But I think Katrina remained a hurricane all the way across Florida. I'd have to go back and research, see if that's true, but Katrina was devastating. He's coming back. Okay, not Katrina. What was the one that went right across Homestead, Florida? What was that one called? Katrina was New Orleans. There was one that went across Homestead, Florida that just leveled everything. I remember them showing a video. Andrew, thank you. Thank you. I remember them showing a video of entire subdivisions gone, except one house. And the guy had built his house using 1940s or 1950s technology. Andrew, yeah, that was the one that... Yeah, Andrew was serious business. It was a Category 5 when it hit Florida, I think. I was in Daytona Beach. No, I was in Kissimmee, Florida. Kissimmee, Florida. Kiss me, Florida. I was in Kissimmee, Florida, when Aaron came through and they closed Disney World an hour early. I was at Disney World. They closed Disney World an hour early for the first time ever. Since then, of course, they've had to close Disney World several times, but yeah, Andrew is serious. Serious business. Swiper, no big deal. Like to separate some of these guys. Man, you guys are supposed to be missing me, not me missing you. RNG again, baby. RNG. Yeah, the hotel I was in Kissimmee, Florida, we had to stuff towels under the door because the blow-in from the hurricane. Of course, by the time it was that deep into Florida, it was only a Category 1. But we had to stuff towels under the door. The power went out, so we went to bed. I actually fell asleep, and what woke me up in the middle of the night was when the power came back on, because we'd left lights on, television, and then in the morning, the hotel across the parking lot from us lost a lot of their roof, and cars. There was a pickup truck next to our minivan, and since the pickup truck was in frontwards, and you know the back end of a pickup truck is really light, it had moved that pickup truck away from our minivan, the back end of it. The wind just kept pushing and pushing and pushing to that pickup truck next to our minivan was pushed. The back end of it was pushed away from our minivan. That's pretty strong winds push the back end of a pickup truck. Keep having terrible RNG. Terrible RNG. Oh yeah, but like I said, being in Kissimmee, Florida, we were so far inland It had already weakened quite a bit, but it was still strong enough to push the back end of that pickup truck. But Kissimmee, Florida is pretty far inland. Oh, wow. 3 stunner freaks. That's no fun. Great. They had to give me this map for a defeat all. Bad RNG. Bad RNG. Had 85% chance, 85.88. Didn't use the ghost slaying axe. You activated the ghost slaying axe power, did I? I must have hit 8 instead of 7. It still had an 84% chance. Sands of Mew had an 80% chance. So even my unenhanced powers have an 80% chance to hit. How far from the coast are you? How far from the coast? Miss. Terrible RNG. Terrible RNG. Ah, again. That's insane to have 88% chance and miss. Had an 85.88 chance to hit, and I rolled a 90. Bad RNG. Oh, good. Yeah, storm surge. More people die from drowning in hurricanes than they do from flying objects. That's who I hear back there. Far more people die from drowning from hurricanes. Ah! RNG is not being good to me today. RNG not being good to me today. Oh, where'd you come from? Wow. He hit me a couple times and he only had a 29% chance to hit me. He had a 29% chance to hit me, and he hit me twice. Like I said, RNG is not being good to me. Wow. He's not missing either. Holy moly. Had a 28% chance to hit me. And he hit me 3 times. He had a 33.7 one time. Wow. He did hit me 3 times with a 29, a 33, and a 29% chance to hit me. And he hit me 3 times. It's pretty annoying. They're getting all the good rolls. I'm getting all the bad rolls. Not hidden yet. Now I'm hidden. Let's get slash back. And I missed. It's not Friday 13th, is it? Nope, it's Friday the 30th. It's Emily Bear's 18th birthday. Emily Bear. Who is Emily Bear? Only the most extraordinary composer on the planet. Wrong button. Emily Bear had her first piano composition win an American songwriting award when she was 6 or 7 years old. Some songwriters write songs their entire life and never get an ASCAP award. She got one from a song she wrote when she was maybe 5. Today's her 18th birthday. Of course, she went on 3 more songwriting awards over the years. 2 in jazz, 1 in orchestration. Miss Emily Bear. Now she's got her last songs she's released and created and written have been pop. So she went from classical to jazz to pop. Run away. Just run away. Miss Emily Bear turns 18 today. 2 juicers. She's actually written a couple of songs for movies, for motion pictures. She has 4 ASCAP awards songwriting. One called Northern Lights when she was 5 or 6 years old. I was thinking of coming up behind that. Let's see what happens. Can't outrun the wand. Miss Emily Bear. That worked out pretty well. I'm not sure how I crit on that first guy because I unhid only if hidden or target is placated. Maybe it took him so long to run to me and around the corner that I re-hid. I don't know. So are your plans to board up windows, stock up on groceries, ride it out? I guess you would if you're not in danger of storm surge. Or you're going to go inland somewhere and take a vacation on the Gulf or something. Not that the Gulf would be any safer if it crosses into the Gulf. Freak show war. Bust the lead negotiators and his guards. Trying to keep weapons out of the hands of the Nemesis weapons out of the hands of the freaks. Yeah. Got your groceries. Bread and water is the first thing that goes, yeah. What I would suggest, and I've done this before because I knew of a planned electrical outage. You can fill your bathtub full of water. We had a planned outage here once for about a day, and I wanted to still be able to flush toilets and stuff. It takes water to flush toilets. So I filled my bathtub. I filled my bathtub full of water. And I'd filled a bunch of pitchers of water I'd put in the fridge so I'd have cold water to drink. And then I'd have water from the bathtub for flushing toilets. Because you never know when you're going to lose power and how long it's going to be out. During a big storm like that. Bust lead negotiators and their guards. Okay. I'm guessing I'm looking for... Oh, these are council. These aren't freaks. So maybe the council and the freaks are trying to work out a deal. I guess I should check my perimeter. See what I've got to work with here. Can I go over this building or is it too tall? I can go over it. Like to know what I'm working with here. How big a map? Wow. Wow. Maybe it'll be narrow. Hopefully it'll be narrow. I managed to keep my internet up. See, the power was out for, well, it wasn't that big of an outage. My power was out for 8 hours. and I was able to keep my internet up the entire 8 hours and use just my iPad and my phone for watching YouTube videos and stuff. I kept my Wi-Fi up. I didn't watch TV but I've got 3 battery backups. One on each computer. I've got 2 computers. Got a stream computer, it's got a battery backup, 1500 watts. My game machine's got a 1500 watts battery backup, and my home theater system has a 1500 watt battery backup. So I shut down the home theater system, shut down my 2 computers, and used my 3 battery backups to keep my Wi-Fi router up the whole time. So I had Wi-Fi the whole 8 hours we were without electricity. But 8 hours isn't long, isn't much time. All right, I'm close to where I came in. I've been in the middle of the raid before with power going out. Right in the middle of a raid, I said, I just lost power. And everybody was, well, how are you still on? I said, battery backups. Got battery backups on all my important stuff. Not my fridge or my stove or my microwave, all the important stuff. My computers and my home theater system. The important stuff. You can buy, oh, okay. I'm talking about real electrical power, and you mean inside the, you're talking in the game. I don't mind the fly around. There we go. There's our 2 negotiators. Wow. He had to get those last 2 hits in. He had a 36% chance to hit me. And a 25. Freak Show Negotiator hits you with cybernetic blade power. Had a 25.13 chance to hit and rolled a 15. Freak Show Negotiator hits you. Saw blade power had 36.4% chance to hit and rolled an 18. I'm just having a bad RNG day. I'm having a bad RNG day. All right. The mobs are outrolling me with their dice. Yes. Much better bad RNG in game than in real life. I agree. Most of the freaks put in jail won't talk, but one of them was willing to cut a deal. Investigate the strange freak show. Boomtown, the Zigzag Man. Boomtown is Skyway North. I think Boomtown, Skyway North. Steel Canyon North, I mean. Not Skyway. Steel Canyon North. They're both SC. Yeah, Steel Canyon North. There's the closest store. I'm not level 50 yet. No. Yesterday I went from 28 to 33 in about an hour and a half on a Peregrine Island radio team. Peregrine Island radio team. The Aura mission. Ouroboros, you mean? You said Aura mission. I don't know what you mean. This cape? You talking about this cape? I got it at level 1 when I created my character. I created it with a cape. Yes. Yes, there's a tailor now. At level 1, you can give yourself auras. You can give yourself capes, wings. Your level 1 character can look crazy before you even step foot in the game. And then every 10 levels, you get a free respec and a free tailor session. You can change your character completely. One of the cool things in this game is you can change what powers look like. If you don't like the green bubbles, force-filled bubbles, you can make them clear. If you don't like the little swirlies in the force-filled bubbles, you can make little dots. You'll see all kinds of crazy powers and characters in this game now. And you can do it all pretty much at no cost. No real money cost, but almost no influence game money cost. Yeah, but you used to couldn't get a travel power until level 14 either. But now you can get it at level 4. At level 4, you can be super speeding, super jumping, flying, teleporting. At level 4. Level 4. All my characters get flight at level 4. Talk to the zigzag man. No zigzag man there. No zigzag man there. Yeah. Yeah. One of my characters had teleport back in the day with the macros. All I had to do was put my mouse where I wanted to go and just hit the teleport button. Back in the day. Now I just put flight on all my characters. Everything's much easier. If I did a stone brute or tank, I definitely would want teleport. Because when you've got mud, I think it's called mud pots. When you've got mud pots on, you move real slow. Either that or dual box with a kinetic. Dual box. Play two characters at the same time. One tank, one kinetic defender. Looking for the zigzag man. No zigzag man up here. No zigzag man there. I did miss. I should do this up here first. Missed. Misjumped. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to be seen as soon as I click on that. So, take this guy out. Miss! Stupid game. Acting like it's Friday the 13th. Can't outrun the wand. Didn't do enough damage though. Zigzag man's not up here. Now I wished I'd gone and checked the other way. He's not going to be on the first floor. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say he's not going to be on the first floor. Not in the mailroom. Whew. That wasn't easy. It's not going to be in there either. Nope. Okay. So, here he is. I went right past him. Everything's too late already, he says. Zigzag put all the information about freak show mercenary activities on the internet. Freak show factions are going to explode. Defeat Clamor Boy. Clamor Boy. It's either Claymore Boy or Clamor. Like in Glamour. Or Claymore, like in Plastic Explosive Explosions, whatever. All right. So, Brickstown. Slept with my windows open again last night. So it's nice and chilly in the house today. In the condo. Nice and chilly in here today. Until my 2 computers heat the place up. Looks like we're going under the prison. Going over the fences, over the wall. Underneath the prison. Wow. That would have been painful if I wasn't hidden. Defeat the Claymore boy. That sounds more like a... Well, they are freaks. Maybe he's Clamor boy. There he is. All right. Let's get the energy dude down first. Miss. Man. I may take the afternoon off. Me and RNG are not getting along today. Of course, they're not hitting me either. Guess I gotta clear this room. Smasher, Stunner, Juicer, and Stunner. Priority targets. Hey, they did synchronized dull pains. like synchronized swimmers. Synchronized dull pain. My endurance. I'm able to handle endurance issues more now. I'm in better shape, endurance-wise. With Clamor Boy in jail, the plan to free Claymore and Upstart will dissolve. That's a big victory. Big victory. Defeat all freak raiders in Skyway City. Well. Try north first. When Kizzy hits 50, she'll be my 6th level 50. Good choice. My highest non-streamed character is 47. My ice radiation controller. Last night it was hard to get a team. What did I end up doing? I couldn't find anything on Netflix I wanted to watch. Or on Amazon Prime. What did I end up doing? I don't know. Yeah, all of the Has Fallen movies have been good. I won't see that one in the movie theater. I'll wait till it streams. My New Year's resolution is to only spend money on what I need. And I don't need to go see that movie. I'll just have to fight these guys since. Miss! Man! Yeah, today is not my day. Man. RNG's got me down. You sure you wanted to get back up? Oh, it's defeat all freaks. Okay. So I'm glad they were blocking the door. In other words, I'd have been halfway at the end of the mission before I read what the mission was. Defeat all freaks. I would have had to come back and take them out. Why were you by yourself up there? Definitely was by himself up here. Confident in his abilities. Ah! Once I add Eviscerate to my rotation, things will be better. I'll have another power. I hope it's not expensive power. What server am I on? I'm on Excelsior. I'm on Excelsior. It was just a slow night last night. I logged in on my 47. She got a group because I leveled her from 46 to 47. Then I logged in on a 30-something. I don't remember. I'm a senior citizen. I forget what I had for breakfast. Actually, that's not true. Since I eat the same thing every day, there's no way to forget that. I'm glad it's almost break time. I don't like talking about food. It's actually one of my stream rules. I broke my stream rule. Okay. Now we can take the elevator. Yeah, it was just an unusually slow night last night. What I do is I log in on my character. I'll say 35 dark pain controller looking for group blue. And then I'll wait a few minutes and then I'll do it again. And I'll wait a few minutes and then I'll do it again. Then I'll wait a few minutes, then I'll log out and log in on a different character. And I'll go 26, blah, 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 blah. Wait a few minutes, then do it again. Wait a few minutes, then do it again. Wait a few minutes, do it again. Then I log in on a different level. Defense-based characters are RNG. Resistance characters are not. You can have a tank with capped resistances on everything, and you know what kind of damage he's going to take. You have an ice tanker with capped defenses on everything, and he still could get two-shot because it's RNG. Smasher, smasher, smasher. There we go. Stunner freak. He's the one I need to one-shot. Or two-shot in that case. Man, stop hitting me. All right. Sometimes defense just is terrible. It's not getting back up. There's an elevator. Miss. Miss. Evidently, 88% is not enough. 88% to hit is not enough. Even my wand has an 89% chance to hit. And you can't enhance it. Your spin power had a 95% chance to hit. You rolled a 95.74. Just Juicer Chief hits you. Ball Lightning had a 40% chance to hit and rolled a 21. It's just a bad day to play. Having a bad roll day. You're welcome. So I'm missing with 95% chance and they're hitting with 40% chance. Make sure they don't get up. Ooh, Cray. Got some Cray boys. Yeah, I didn't think you wanted to get up. Got some Cray boys walking around. Miss. Stunner and a juicer. Let's one shot the stunner. And he gets back up again. Can't outrun the wand. Here's the other guy. Now, this corner is going to be a little more interesting. Well, let's take the Kragons. What are they? Geneticists. Geneticists. Oh, they're going to keep rezzing each other. I thought they were going to keep rezzing each other. Take one down, the other guy rezzes him. Take him down, the other guy rezzes him. That would be annoying. I guess they have a cooldown on that power. Let's get the guy in the far back first. Yeah, that's what I thought. Everybody sees. All right, out before somebody rezzes. Yeah, last night was unusual. There were lots of people asking for teams, but nobody wanting to start one. I don't like leading teams. I'll join a team. Thanks for stopping the Freak Show raid. Blah, 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 blah. Defeat freak leaders and their crews in Craze Folly. Where am I? I'm in Skyway. Oh, Wops Attack slipped in on me this morning. I didn't even notice. You have the same color name as Dezor. Good morning to you too, Wops Attacks. Sneaky, sneaky. You were stealthed. A greeting ninja. Better to be a greeting ninja than a grieving ninja. So there's a war going on in here. Defeat the freak leaders and their crews. Freaks are fighting freaks. Oh, these guys have no perception. Almost stepped on his toes. Hoping the freak leaders look like bosses. Or they have names. Wow. I did it. I did it. I did it. Nobody looks like a leader. Bombers. All right. It's time for my midday break. I'm not going to spend half an hour defeating everything in here looking for leaders. My YouTube people and my YouTube subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next video.